Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit, pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. So why do some of us confront challenges with iron-willed resolve? Why do some feel as though they have an unconquerable soul, while others seem to fold like papers in a storm? Is confidence an innate trait gifted at birth by the gods? Or can you learn how to face the world head-on without flinching? In today's episode, we're going to dig into this idea of confidence, explore where it truly comes from, and most importantly, how you can cultivate it regardless of your past experiences or current circumstances. You might be thinking, I am either confident or I am not. Maybe you have observed people in your circle. Joe, who seems to perpetually walk on eggshells, and then there's Jill, who strides confidently through life as if every step is a victory lap. You might think their confidence or their lack thereof is simply a matter of personality. And if you haven't been born with this gift, you're screwed. Your business is screwed, your life is screwed. That's not true. Confidence isn't just about winning or dazzling in your business meetings. It's about standing tall in the face of life's tempests, unwavering in your beliefs to weather any storm. And the beauty of it, confidence isn't a members-only club. It's a skill, one that can be honed and fortified over time like steel in a forge. So let's uncover 4 truths about confidence that dispel the misleading belief that it's a trait that you're either born with or not. Truth number 1, the what if game is a confidence killer. So let's say you have an important investor pitch coming up. You start doubting your abilities, imagining all the ways that everything could go wrong and you could stumble and fail. Your mind is playing the what if game. What if I mess up this presentation? What if they don't like me? What if they think I'm an idiot? What if they don't invest in my company? You're constantly judging yourself and worrying about how others might be judging you. But guess what? The pitch isn't over yet. You haven't even made your presentation. You haven't even met the investor yet. You're feeling underconfident because you are judging yourself ahead of time, which I know we've all been there. It's like being trapped in a rumination loop, a broken record of negativity. But what's the solution? Honestly, it's self-compassion. Self-compassion is giving yourself permission to fail in advance, forgiving yourself for any trespasses before they even happen, allowing yourself to be imperfect, which you are. Just like Ralph Waldo Emerson said, a great man is always willing to be little. Take a lesson from the Stoics, the ancient philosophers. They believed that every event, every situation is just an opportunity for growth. Your investor pitch went great, awesome. Your confidence gets a boost and you celebrate. But what if it didn't go well? All right, well, what can you learn from this? The most successful entrepreneurs and business leaders embrace failures. They understand that confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about being resilient and adaptable. Remember, you either win or you learn. You can't lose. Truth number 2, confidence equals preparation. Inaction breeds doubt and fear, whereas action breeds confidence and courage. Dale Carnegie's words here speak to a universal truth. You say you want to be someone. You say you have a goal. You say you want to take care of your family. You say that you want to be in shape. You say that you want to learn something. You say that you want to be kinder or richer or healthier. But then you don't take the necessary actions to become that person. Of course you're insecure because you can't lie to yourself. Confidence is obviously important, but seemingly no one knows how to turn it on when they need to. When I speak at events, I often get asked, how do I become more confident? And this is always my reply. Are you confident in tying your shoes? Are you confident in going on a walk? Are you confident in grabbing an Uber, logging onto Instagram, opening the refrigerator, talking about your favorite TV show? Of course, the answer is yes, you're confident about all of that. So what's the difference? It's not that you're not confident. It's that you're not confident about certain things that you care about. And the difference is repetition. Confidence, therefore, equals skill times the number of repetitions of that skill. That's it. If you've given 500 speeches in front of people in theaters, you'll be a confident public speaker. If you've written 1,000 blog posts, another one blog post is not going to scare you. If you've had meetings with executives and CEOs hundreds of times, you get the idea. The punchline is as follows. If you're not confident, it means that you just haven't practiced enough. If you put me on an NBA court or tell me to landscape the White House or to fix a broken tractor, I am not going to be confident. I am not confident in any of those things because I should not be confident. It's not in my wheelhouse. I don't have those skills. It doesn't align with my strengths and my abilities. Meanwhile, speaking in public or writing or managing a team or entrepreneurship, I'm confident there. So here's the meta tip. Take note of the things that you excel at and then double and triple down on your strengths. Prepare diligently, ensuring that you'll be confident and you can win via intentional practice in the things that you want to be good at. And that's how you become confident. It's not a sexy answer, but it's the truth. You have to just put in the work. If you are an expert at anything, at something, it means that you practiced it. It means that you're well prepared to do it. And so it's okay to be confident because you know what you're doing. And therefore, Therefore, you're going to be confident because you know what you're doing. Confidence is not therefore like some mystical quality. It is the result of deliberate preparation, focused practice, and honing your craft. There are no shortcuts or magical solutions. It's about putting in the work and earning your confidence. Truth number 3, not all opinions matter. The eyes of others are prisoners. Their thoughts are cages. Virginia Woolf. You're probably constantly bombarded with cues, both spoken and unspoken, about your performance. The subtle eye roll here or an odd gesture there, and suddenly you start questioning yourself. You use this random person's reaction as evidence of your own incompetence. Multiply this cycle over time when you're imprisoning yourself in others' gazes and thoughts, and it's practically impossible to feel confident. What you need, therefore, is a force field where only you're the ultimate judge of your actions and your decisions. But how do we build this force field? The first step is to protect our egos by establishing specific criteria for self-judgment. Namely, you define success. Only you know what you need to change and when. Perhaps you need to build a customer support team, or maybe you need to cut costs to pay down some debt. Maybe you need to turn off marketing for a few months and focus on improving your product. Or maybe you need to go all in on your funnel that's crushing and cancel that vacation because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Maybe the right thing to do is to reconstruct your HR department, or maybe it's to start a new business, or embarrass yourself for 6 months on social media like me because you know that eventually it will be ROI positive for the company. Not everyone is going to understand your decision. People are going to disagree. Who cares? Only you get to decide whether or not you are acting correctly because you're the one who can see the full picture. Your HR director doesn't see everything. Your social media agency doesn't see everything. Your head of sales doesn't see everything. You do. As long as your decision aligns with your company's best interests, you can stand tall. This force field acts as a shield, therefore, protecting you from external distractions and judgments. Which, by the way, to strengthen this force field, surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you to become a better version of yourself. Napoleon Hill, in his book Think and Grow Rich, advises creating a mastermind group of 5 individuals who contribute to your growth. Lean on these trusted allies for support, guidance, and confidence building. As for those who bring you down, have the courage to remove them from your inner circle. Do not listen to them. Eliminate toxic energy from your life, sometimes even if they're friends and family. Every choice, including the company you keep, is within your control. It truly is. And sometimes you have to cut people out in order to feel more confident. Truth number 4, confidence in a big moment can be hacked. Your judgment matters. Ernest Hemingway said, "Courage is grace under pressure." In your quest for greatness, you will encounter moments that test your confidence, moments that make you question yourself, moments when external judgments weigh you down because the outcome actually matters. To conquer these big moments, you gotta get psyched up. I'm going to steal this how-to straight from Psyched Up by Daniel McGinn. First off, you have to see these high-pressure moments for what they are, an untapped reservoir of energy waiting to be harnessed. When your heart pounds before that big pitch or a high-stakes negotiation, that's your body priming yourself to excel. But you have to be prepared to be psyched up using the right rituals to be able to tap into this. Have you ever wondered why Steve Jobs wore the same black turtleneck every day, or Mark Zuckerberg does the same with his signature gray t-shirt? Ariana Huffington preps for big meetings with a brief mindfulness exercise to center herself. Oprah Winfrey visualized her interviews and meetings going well before having them. These routines help these moguls instill a sense of control in themselves, confidence-boosting rituals, if you will. It can be a song that you always listen to. I have a song that I always listen to before giving these talks, a mantra, a person that you talk to that helps you, a physical routine, a symbol that you touch that makes you feel grounded. It doesn't really matter what it is so long as it helps you get into the zone. So what is your ritual? It could be as simple as meditating for 5 minutes before starting your workday, or saying a prayer, or playing Eye of the Tiger before a key meeting. In any case, when it really matters, do not underestimate the power of rituals. So let's recap. Confidence is not ruminating. Confidence is practicing. Confidence is defining your goals clearly. Confidence is choosing the right team. And confidence is having the right rituals. But is there a too much button? Of course, confidence is a fine line. We must be aware that too much confidence will tip over into hazardous territory. I'm talking about overconfidence. You've probably heard of the tale of the tortoise and the hare, right? The hare brimming with overconfidence, boasting about his speed, neglecting the race. He underestimated the tortoise's steady determination. And we all know how that ended. Now let's juxtapose this in the world of business. An entrepreneur, let's call him Mark, believes his product is unmatched, revolutionary even. He tells his stakeholders, we're going to dethrone the industry giant. Mark, in this state of intoxicating self-assurance, self-confidence, he might neglect the nuances of the market, or the whispers of the consumers, or the feedback that he's getting from his team. And then what happened? The business, a delicate vessel navigating turbulent turbulent waters, it suffers because the captain was too busy looking at the stars, optimizing for the future. Confidence is a boon, but overconfidence, that's a treacherous storm that can capsize your ship. True confidence, therefore, is rooted in realism, in acknowledging the challenges, the sheer cliffs that you must scale, in appreciating the tenacity that it's going to take to carve out a space in the market. Overconfidence can lure you into a siren song promising glories, but then delivering a tempest in reality. Genuinely confident business owners, on the other hand, they are astute navigators. They respect the sea and they listen. They listen to the wind, the waves, and the wisdom of the crew. They're optimistic, sure, of course, they're visionary, but not blindly so. They're determined, but they're how agnostic. So let's embody the spirit of the determined tortoise, not the overconfident hare. Slow, steady, with a compass calibrated humility and resolve. I hope that helped. Thanks for listening. Until next time.